I'm John Sarver. I'm a solar owner in Meridian Township, and I'm going to tell you my solar story. Well, why go solar? Well, it's a good investment. Typically, a solar system will pay for itself in 10 to 12 years. The solar panels last over 25 years, typically. And so you end up having, in one sense, free electricity for 12 to 13 years. There's no increase in property taxes. Legislation was passed in Michigan that basically treats solar systems as other types of improvements to your property that don't increase your property tax assessments. Solar systems do add value to your home. There's been research done in 8 states, thousands of homes, that actually demonstrate that solar does add value to your home and increase the resale value. There's no maintenance. It's basically all electric, no maintenance. And for those of you concerned about the climate emergency, it's one of the best ways you can reduce your use of fossil fuels. A little about economics. I'm using the example of a 4,000 watt or 4 kilowatt system. A couple of years ago, I paid a little under $3 per watt, so I'm using that price. So this 4 kilowatt system costs $12,000. Take away the 26% federal tax credit, which is still good in this year, 2022, you're under $9,000. The energy savings are about 5,200 kilowatt hours a year. So you have a dollar savings of $785. So it pays for itself in 11 years. I'll talk a little about a typical grid connected solar system. Frequently, solar panels are put on your roof. Now, you may have a big backyard and a sunny spot. In that situation, you might consider a ground mounted system, but a lot of us have put solar panels on our roof. So the sunshine generates electricity from the solar panels. This is DC power, which is then converted by the inverter into AC power, which is used by, the appliances and equipment in your home. Now, in some situations, you will have less power produced by your solar system than you need. And in that situation, the utility will make up the difference. You will have situations also where your solar panels will produce more power than you need. And in that situation, the excess power is given to the utility and banked as a bill credit. And so the utility serves as your battery in one sense. Now, so typically in the summer, when we produce more solar power, you may end up using more than you need on certain days, and then you keep earning those bill credits. And then in the winter, you're probably not producing as much power as you need, and then you use the bill credits to help pay for your electricity. This was my first system. It was a roof integrated system, which means that it served as roofing. It was a small system, 1.26 kilowatts and polycrystalline. It had 21 60-watt panels, which are pretty small, and it had a central string inverter to convert the DC power to AC. Now, for a home, orientation is important. In this, the front of my house had a southern orientation, which was really good. It did have a little shading, and this is where the central inverter wasn't as good as the ones that you can buy today. The ones you can buy today, you can buy in conjunction with optimizers. And the optimizers are connected to 1 or 2 panels. They optimize production. And so if part of your system is shaded, the optimizers accommodate that and make sure you don't lose power from the other panels. In my situation, if any part of my solar system is shaded, then it affects production from all the panels. Now, a couple of years ago, I put in a second system, a rooftop system, which is typically what most people do. The system goes on top of your roof. It doesn't serve as your roof. It's on top of your roof at the same angle, flush. This is a 2.17 kilowatt system. It had 310 watt panels. And today, typically, your panels will actually be a higher wattage, 380 watts or even more. These were monocrystalline, and they did have the microinverters. that were attached to one or two panels that directly converted the power from DC to AC to be used in my home. I've had very good experience with solar. I encourage all of you to look into it. And I think you'll find that for a number of reasons, it's a good thing to go solar. Thank you very much.